What is going on, guys? Back with another video. So I know when you hear 1000x, you're probably thinking a load of rubbish, but this altcoin, this Nano cap, which is under 200k in market cap, in my opinion, has huge potential. This is a coin, a meme coin that absolutely nobody knows about. And again, this is a project which I do think has very good upside, right? What project am I talking about? I'm talking about Luby, right? This is a meme coin on Solana. And the reason that I like this so much, the reason that I do think this is something which can go on to do 100x, 200, 300, even up to 1000x, is because of who is behind this meme coin, right? So if you come over onto the website, essentially it's called Luby. And again, you can see this character is really unique. Very good looking project, and artwork is really clean. But just wait till you see who is actually behind this project, right? So the person who actually made this meme coin is someone who has worked for Rockstar Games in the past. He was a senior artist called Stephen Bliss. If you think this is clickbait, if you think this is fake, you can just research this yourself. He has his official X account linked onto the actual project on Luby. You can see here. So this is big, right? This is something which no one knows about. It's not really getting covered by anyone. And again, guys, 170,000 in market cap. When you come over to the website, they have updated the website. It does look pretty good. And you can see here, this is the character. And again, looks like a very good character, guys. And just remember, this is so small in market cap, guys. So this is very degen. This is very high risk. But as you can probably tell, guys, you are still very early to this project. This is pretty much at the bottom. So I'm not showing you this once it's already done 10x, 20x. This is still very cheap, right? So again, as I've said, you can see here, Luby is a unique fusion of art, gaming, and crypto created by Stephen Bliss, the former legendary Rockstar Games senior artist, guys. So this is a big figure. This is someone who has expertise, who has credibility. A lot of the time, we've got used to meme coins being launched on Pump Fun and just having absolutely no use case, right? Just being shown. And again, you can see here, this was basically made from a sketch by his son. And I really like the story behind it. You can have a deeper look on the story. It goes into depth. You can see here, this was the original sort of artwork. And this is how it grew into this figure, Luby. So again, what I like here as well, they do have this thing here, market cap, basically a comic series as they go through the market cap. So again, guys, this is so small and this needs more coverage, right? So, I just don't understand how it's so under the radar. So you can see here, 1 million market cap, they will release some sort of comic series. 2.5 million, they will release some sort of series. All the way up, they will continue to release a series. And again, you are still early, guys. This is going to explode at some point. I know it's been slow, but you just have to be patient, right? So you can see here, if you want to buy this, guys, it is easy to buy. Radium is where you can get this. And again, very cheap being on Solana. All you need to do is basically have some Solana and you can exchange it directly here. So again, it's going to be very cheap. You're not going to have to worry about any insane gas fees. So yeah, guys, as I've said, I really do like the look of this. You can see some of the artwork here as well. Really high quality. The other thing I like about this as well, they do have a pretty good community, right? So 3,500 followers, of course, it's not massive, but the thing I like about it, it is consistent with the posts. They're still here, they're still pushing out developments. And this is something which is really interesting, right? Here, they posted this a day ago, literally saying here, currently working on one of the biggest events we've ever done. So again, I don't know too much about what this is, but it does look pretty appealing, right? And it is something which I do think could be big. And you can see here just consistent updates, more posts. And again, that is really important. And also engagement in terms of the size of the account is also very healthy, right? So again, guys, you're very early to this. If you're seeing this, this is pretty much at the bottom. And, you can verify that this is actually produced by Stephen Bliss. Some people were saying, is this true? Is this true? This is true. You can see some of the pieces worked on, guys. GTA, Bully here, Red Dead Redemption, Warriors, really good quality titles that he's worked on, right? Other thing about this as well, guys, they do have a roadmap in place, which is really good. You can see here some of the launches here. Website, which looks really good. Integrations with gaming. It does look like they are going to sort of develop some sort of 3D model for in-game usage. What they need to do is improve the marketing. I do know, of course, it is difficult right now with the market conditions, but this is a good project, guys, right? This isn't your ordinary meme coin. This has a lot of credibility, which is why I still hold this project. You can see here as well, more things here, major social media marketing and awareness push. So again, strategic collaborations with other projects and exchanges. And as I've said here, introduction of market cap locked milestones. And then going forward, they also have, more plans for like, animated series, like some Ponky, more comics. So there's a lot of things on the roadmap, right? So again, very good factor that they've got a roadmap in place. Also, they look as if they're going to produce some NFTs. Again, NFTs currently quiet, but I do believe they will have a major comeback. And then they've got a big sort of portfolio of different fan art. And again, this is why I like this project so much. A lot of good quality fan art is here. You can see, really good quality artwork on here, guys. So as I've said, guys, you're still very, very early to this project. They're still developing, they're still posting. And I just think it needs a bit more of a push in regards to marketing. So, hopefully more people start to cover this. Of course, again, with GTA 6, the news of GTA 6, you still have time to accumulate this. Of course, we know that the delay of GTA 6, but ultimately, guys, as I've said, you can see here, this is Stephen Bliss's official account. He posts Luby as well on here. So as I've said, guys, this is a hidden gem. This is very, very small a market cap. This, you're thinking 100x on this is around 17 million. And let's have a look, guys, right? Because a 200 million market cap is over 1000x, right? Again, we've seen meme coins go on to, smash through that. Even something like a 50 million market cap is nearly a 300x, guys. So ultimately, this can move pretty quickly when the conditions are right, guys. So just a quick update, guys. If you're in the market for something very high risk, but potential for some insane returns, guys, up to 1000x potentially, of course, none of this is financial advice. This for me is arguably the best meme coin, the best nano cap. Forget meme coins, even altcoins. I just think this is a really good gem. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Of course, do your own research on it, but everything that I've shown you on this is legit. This is a big, credible person who's founded this project. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you very soon for the next video.